Hey, what's up everybody? It's Rutech. Today we're going over 3 $200 monitors that I found to be the best for your money when it comes to gaming performance. When you're shopping for a gaming monitor, there's 3 things you should ensure you're always getting: low response time, a high refresh rate, and FreeSync. And pretty much all gaming monitors already have that anyway, but beyond that, there's resolution, panel type, built-in features, stand, reliability, etc. And these are the things that are often overlooked. So I went ahead and looked through dozens of $200 displays and condensed it down to the 3 best options. So let's get started, but first, this quick message.
DigitalChillMart.com is the best place to get cheap Windows 10 and 11 license keys. If you're building a PC or have built one, but you're still running an unactivated version of Windows, Digital Chill Mart has you covered. Simply go to the front page of their website, scroll down a bit, and you'll find Windows 10 and 11 for great prices. And the prices get better. I have a coupon code for you guys to use. Type in RUTECH right here and it'll be instantly applied. Link for DigitalChillMart.com will be in my description.
So bear in mind, these monitors are in no particular order. However, I will mention my favorite of the 3 at the end of the video. So first off, we have the AOC Gaming CQ27G3S. It's 27 inches and has a resolution of 1440p. It also has a rapid response time of 1 millisecond, which is pretty standard for gaming monitors of today. For refresh rate, it's 165 Hz, which is a little bit above the usual 144. I'd say it's certainly a noticeable difference, but not as noticeable as, say, the difference between 60 and 144. You're also getting a VA panel, which means a really nice contrast ratio. In simple terms, the black colors will be very deep and you can expect some pretty good saturated colors. As for the color gamut, you're getting 87% of DCI-P3, which is pretty good. The panel curve is rated at 1000R, which is a pretty significant curve. If you're not a fan of curved displays, I would definitely avoid this one. And for anti-tearing, we of course have AMD FreeSync Premium. The stand is able to tilt, swivel, and height adjust. And if you've been following my channel for a while, you'll know that I love when a stand is nice and adjustable. It prevents neck aches. It just makes your monitor customizable. And for ports, we have the usual lineup of 2 HDMIs and 1 DisplayPort. Very solid monitor. Next up is the MSI G27-3CQ. It's 27 inches and has a resolution of 1440p, just like the last monitor. Also similarly, it has a 1 millisecond response time. Also expected. However, with the refresh rate, we're getting a slight bump. It's 170 Hz as opposed to 165. Now, will a 5 Hz difference give you a competitive edge? Probably not. But if you're a stickler for that type of thing, this might be a good difference for you. The panel type for this display is also VA and is also curved, but this one has a 1500R curve, which is a lot less dramatic than the 1000R curve in the last monitor. The color range is 90% of the DCI-P3 color gamut, which is again very good for a gaming monitor and is slightly higher than the last. And of course, you get anti-tearing with FreeSync Premium. Now, the stand, you can only adjust the tilt, unfortunately. So if you get neck aches often, back aches, whatever, maybe avoid this one. Or just get a VESA mount, whichever works better for you. Ports, you get the run-of-the-mill 2 HDMIs, 1 DisplayPort. And lastly, we have the ASUS TUF VG27AQ3A. Same size and resolution as the last 2, being 27 inches, 1440p. And of course, 1 millisecond response time. But for refresh rate, we're getting the highest we've seen on this list, which is 180 Hz. That's buttery smooth, and I can imagine that's a decently significant leap from, say, 160 Hz. Panel type is IPS without any curvature. So if you don't like those curved displays, this is the monitor for you. And since it's IPS, we're getting an expected bump in color accuracy and range. It covers 95% of the DCI-P3 color gamut, and that's seriously really good for a gaming monitor. So if you do color grading, movie watching, or whatever, this monitor will also benefit you. And I can imagine games like the new Spider-Man or Assassin's Creed will look phenomenal with that high color gamut range. And no tearing, as we have AMD FreeSync Premium. And the stand can tilt and swivel, but cannot height adjust. And ports, 2 HDMI, 1 DisplayPort. Totally a solid monitor, and it certainly outshines the last 2. And based on that, you can probably guess which one I'm going to recommend out of these 3. The ASUS TUF VG27AQ3A. The 180 Hz refresh rate and 95% coverage on the DCI-P3 color gamut is hard to beat. One thing that you should bear in mind though is this ASUS is 50 nits darker than the last 2 monitors. So if your room gets a lot of sunlight or your room's just a very well lit area, you might want to get the MSI or AOC display. I'll tell you right now though, all 3 of these monitors are phenomenal and you really can't go wrong choosing any one of them. After all, they are the best 3 in this price range, but that's just my opinion. But I do think my opinion is pretty solid. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. Have any comments or questions, drop them down below. And of course, if you enjoy the content that you're seeing, drop a sub. Also, if you want to get a rapid response to your question, you should totally join my Discord. You can find the link in the pinned comment. Thanks for watching. Peace out.